And there we go. Hello everyone. Welcome to Farming Sim. Hey Jacksaws, good to see you. Straight in there in chat. Hello, hello. Yeah, hello, welcome. Back to the old challenge mode. We'll see how we do today. We actually rounded up last week with some good ideas for this particular stream. So we'll see what we can get done. And we'll see how it goes. But yes, the plan is to buy the sawmill. Now we have 82,000. We do need a little bit more, but we do have a couple of products that we can sell. We have the lettuce pallets, but we also have a little bit of honey. Now, I think we have 2 lettuce pallets. Yeah, 2 lettuce pallets here, and they're 4,000 litres each. This is why they weren't spawning. I don't know if that's an update that just covers all of the greenhouses or whether it's specific to this map. Because lettuce pallets have always been 1,000. Well, not always, but they have been for a majority of the time, been about 1,000 litres. So yeah, I was kind of worried when it wasn't producing any pallets for me, but I guess this is one way that it will reduce the amount of pallets that we have on the map at any one time, which is kind of good. So we're here in February. What are we doing in February? Not a great deal. Not a great deal. We do have a few things left to do. For example, we do have to, if I'm not mistaken here, yes, we have to weed field 22 and field 2. So 2 and 22, we have to weed both of those because those are bad. We've done 25, we've done 43 last time. Could also probably stand to weed this one, the 3130 field as well, but I'm still not sure what exactly I'm going to use that for. I kind of bought it on a whim, but I'm in half a mind to sell it. I really am in half a mind to sell this particular field combination here because it's such a small field. We don't need it right now. I mean, how much is it worth? You know, 8,000, 9,000. It's not exactly worth a great deal. Although expected yield potential is pretty good, 120%. That's because of the loamy soil. That's because of the loamy soil. That's right. Yeah. Whereas you see, this one is mostly sandy loam, and this is 50-50. That's not bad either. And then this one, again, loam. It gives us a big bonus. So maybe we should plant something in there. It is coming up to March, and we will be able to plant crops. So maybe we'll plant something there. That's perhaps, we'll see. But the first thing I need to do, no, not that menu, is we have some honey to sell, and if I'm not mistaken, there is a really good price for honey for some reason. I don't know why. I mean, it's supposed to be 3.6. February is the best month for it. 3.6 is like top, but here it's giving me 5.4. So I can't turn that price down, and it is dropping. So the first thing we're going to do is, I've got the honey here. We're going to head up to the old farm shop on the hill, and we're going to sell this honey because that's going to be, we have 9,509 litres, which isn't a lot, but that's nearly 4.5 grand's worth of honey right there, which is not bad actually for just a couple of pallets, you know, and that will help push us towards the value that we need to buy the sawmill. Because what I'm hoping to do today is, when I'm not running into everything and causing traffic jams and problems, what I want to do today, guys, is I want to get the 2 fields that we need to weeded. I then want to get on to March so that I can sell the whoa, There we go, first flip of the day. Get on to March so that we can sell the lettuce. And then I want to get... Well, I suppose I should plant field 30 and 31 with something. Maybe a grain crop or something, because we can't do... We're not in a position to do, like, potatoes or corn or sunflowers or anything like that at the moment. But we could do a grain crop, because then we could try and invest in, like, a bakery or something and make bread. Whoop. Hey! Oh, it was a double. It was a double. What am I doing? I guess I'm making up for the fact that I didn't roll anything on Tuesday when we did the SnowRunner Phase 7 launch video. Yeah, because I nearly rolled things a lot of times then. But, yeah, at least on this game, rolling isn't quite as bad as it is on SnowRunner. So, let's sell this old honey. Should get a nice big fat 4 and a bit thousand. 4,344. So that's actually, at this stage of the game, very nice. So we'll head back to town and then we'll get on with the weeding, I think. And then we'll progress through to... we'll progress through to February and get the lettuce sold as well. And that should hopefully give us enough to actually buy the sawmill. Because last time we discovered... Don't you dare pull out. Don't do it! No, you crazy van driver. Last time we found out that we actually owned more fields than I realised we owned. So I found out that we owned a vineyard and a forest. So I didn't even realise those were part of our allotment of things, but apparently they are. Whoa! Oh my god, what is it today? There's the sirens. I'm being taken away to the crazy bin. That's what's going on. They've, like, all of the local farmers have banded together and said, "This guy's mad. Have you seen his driving?" And whoa, they're all. What was that? That was a slight lump in the terrain. Just sent us flying. So yeah, so that's the plan. That's the plan for today. Hopefully it won't take too long to get these fields finished off in terms of weeding, because I kind of need to do it now before the crop grows anymore. Because I don't want to start... I don't have thin wheels on my tractor at the moment. I don't have the... What are they called? Row crop tyres, I think? There we go. Right, so we'll pop into this guy. Aye. So I need to get this done before it does any more. So I should start using my side panel more. So let me have a little look at my notes here. Turn on. There we go. So I'm hoping we can get away with 2 passes, 1 up, 1 down. I think we can. I think this is wide enough to just do 2 passes over this field, and it should do the whole lot. Just gotta make sure I get it all. Yeah, there we go, more or less. Wanted to avoid that tree, so I was doing steering, and I did too much, obviously. Yeah, great fun. Field 2 will probably take a little bit longer, but I'm hoping not too long, because I do want to get on to some forestry. Ooh. I tell you guys, kombucha is interesting stuff. Natalie introduced me to it, and I can firmly say that I am a convert. I was very skeptical about it at first. I was like, it's a what kind of drink? It's actually beautiful. Really kind of, it has that really sharp kind of lemony tang, but not in a citrus way. It's just like really tangy. It's like fermented flavour. It's really gorgeous. Will that pass through there? It will. There we go. So yeah, so that's what I'm drinking, if anyone wonders. It's a raspberry kombucha. Not a fan of it, Jacksaws, eh? It is definitely an acquired taste. I will certainly give you that point, you know? Yeah, I'm one of these people that really likes that kind of sharp, kind of bitter hit. Like, I love a really, really proper, like, cloudy lemonade. You know, the stuff that, you know, you could melt plastic with. It's that kind of sharp. I love that. I love that kind of citrus tang. And this has the same kind of tang, but with a fermented kind of note about it. So I really like it. But I do know that it is very much an acquired taste. Ignore my face. I do actually like this. It's just what happens when I have sour things. It just kind of goes. I do agree. Yes, a nice dark roast coffee will do the same thing. Yeah, I don't have a dark roast coffee right now. At least one that I actually like. So that's that field done, which is good. We'll hop over to field 2 and get that done dead quick. And then we'll look at the next step, which will be lettuce selling and some woodland management. And what I'm hoping is that we can actually get enough money from face twitches. I swear I like it. Yes, I do. I really do. Honest. Right, let's just unfold as we go there. But yeah, what I want to do is, before the canola harvest is ready, before these fields are ready to harvest, I want to be in possession of a better planter, preferably a direct drill, which means we're going to have to make some serious bucks over the next few months. Because yeah, it's not long until the canola harvest is ready. I also need to buy the see and spray system for this sprayer, so that it's not just doing what it's doing right now and just using all of my herbicide. Yeah, that will drastically cut down on our herbicide usage, which will be brilliant, because that stuff's expensive, you know. And we're going to end up having to use a lot of it, because we're doing all of the field management on this. So we definitely need. Oh, well, I missed that bit. I'm drifting too far over. There we go. That's better. And then we turn off. I actually made a little chart ages ago about what all my side panel does in terms of controls for this game, and I've just not used it, which is really foolish, because it actually does a whole load of different things which are really, really useful, you know? Unfolding tools, turning things on and off, hiring workers. What else does it do here? Lifts and lowers, attaches and detaches, lights are there. Yeah. Let's face it, I bought this side panel for this game, so, you know, I really should use it more. Yeah, actually this isn't going to take too long at all. 3, 4 passes, maybe 5. And I think we should be good. So maybe only 5 minutes or so and we should have this done and dusted, which is nice. Because then we can move on. There we are. Yeah, so actually I think we'll get away with 4 passes here if I don't stray too far off the off the line here. So that's perfect. 1 more up and down. I did actually think it would take a lot longer to spray these, but I guess this sprayer is a lot bigger than my seeder and my cultivator. That's another thing I will need to purchase at some point, is a better cultivator. But if I can get a direct drill, at least I won't have too much trouble in terms of planting crops. Then I'm going to have to look at getting a better harvester as well. It does fit rather well, doesn't it? Yeah. It's like, I didn't actually expect this to fit these fields as well as it did, but they are really, really good. They're just the right kind of size. At least this sprayer is, you know, it's absolutely perfect for doing these fields. I mean, 2 of the fields we can do in 1 pass, just on the second one. Another field we can do in 2 passes, and this one we can do in 4. So, I mean, that's brilliant. Can't say fairer than that, you know? Ooh. Right down at the bottom of the bottle there. That's... Whoa. Ooh, I can feel the back of my eyes tingling. That is good stuff. Fantastic. Right. It's a good way of doing it, Jacksaws. It is a good way of doing it, just having very long but narrow fields, you know? That are really easy to manage like that. You can just go up and down. And that's it done, you know? Some good stuff. But yeah, that's the old spraying done for this year. So if we have a look at our precision farming in a minute, it should be looking pretty good, you know, because we cultivated, we planted, we fertilized, or at least I believe we limed it, we fertilized it, and now we've weeded it. So everything should be... Oh, and we stone picked it as well. We did that as well, didn't we? Goodness me, we have done a lot of management on these fields so far. So, yeah, our precision farming should look, hopefully, pretty good. It's not going to be great overall. The fields should be good, but the actual overall score isn't going to be good because we have vineyards that we haven't done anything with and stuff like that. And we need to... Ooh, actually, we need to do... I think it's either liming or fertilizing on the poplar field, because that needs doing. Not immediately, because it does take a little while to... I see there's a few weeds there, but 99.9% done is good enough right now. Right, so let's just park this up somewhere safe for the time being. That will do just under this lip here. Perfect. Let's just have a look at this precision farming, because I'm actually thinking this is going to be pretty good now. So sand types, so the pH is good. So nitrogen needs dealing with, so we need some more fertilizing. Weed control is still bad. Maybe that'll update later. Because the nitrogen is good. Yeah, see, the poplar field needs nitrogen. And it probably needs lime as well, actually. So that's something that we could do at some point. And yeah. Oh, hey, there we go. So, yeah. What's this? Wait, what's that top one? Nitrogen. But that's fine. The nitrogen on this field is perfect. How strange. How very strange. We'll deal with that later this episode, I think, the poplar field, if we end up having time for it. But right now, oh, hey, I brought this guy up to the forest, ready for when we do our forestry later. And this guy here. So let's just check that we are right about the lettuce prices going up. Where are the lettuces? Lettuces, there we go. So 2,000 currently, can go up to 3,000. Yeah. So March, that's when we want to sell. And March is also the month where we can start planting some stuff. Ooh, maybe we could do oats. We could do oats. That might not be a bad one to start with. Because all the others are kind of a little bit specialised, you know? I mean, even sorghum we can't do yet. We could do oats in that little field. Yeah, let's do some oats, because we haven't really done an awful lot of oats, and it'd be good to store some up for later use if needs be, because it's probably not going to give us a massive amount, but it'll be good to have some. And if we keep cycling them between things, because we could put oats in, harvest it, and then put like wheat or barley into the field as well, and so I just keep cycling around them. That would probably be a good idea. Don't have any animals to deal with. There's still only that massive contract. Do need to get some more water for the greenhouses, but that's okay for the time being. We can deal with that later as well. So I think what we're going to do, guys, is we're just going to pass February by, because we honestly have nothing to do in February. Once we get to March, then we can actually start getting a few things sorted out. This should bring us in some more money as well, because we'll get some from the solar and wind. Yeah, there we go. So let's just have a quick peeky at some things here. Still nothing on the contracts front. The price for lettuce should be going up. Down maybe, but let's carry on. See, this is the slight disadvantages of having 3-day months, because we have to skip 3 times in order to skip a month, which is slightly annoying, but it's not bad. Ooh, nice, 3,000 from property income there, and then one more skip through to March, which is brilliant. Okay, let's see where this lands us in terms of stuff. First off, the price for lettuce is... Oh, it's now best in April? Huh. Game doesn't want me to sell this lettuce. It keeps pushing further and further back, but we'll keep an eye on that, because those prices are pretty terrible, but they are going up. So we'll keep an eye on that. Oh, goodness me, okay. Sowing, weeding. No, we don't want to bother with this. Sugar beets with that small thing? No, that's going to take a while. Cotton planting. Fertilizing field 18. How big is field 18? Ooh, okay, that's quite a big field. Probably not. How's the canola doing? Doing good. It's about mid-stage now. Yeah, I'd say about mid-stage. So that's good. Let's just visit the sawmill. How much was this again to purchase? 100,000. So we do need a little bit more money. Darn you! Okay. And how are the greenhouses doing? Because they were pretty low on water. Oh, okay. So they've only used about 1,000 litres in a month. So that is not a problem we have to worry about immediately. That's good. That is good. Holy wow. Honey is even more. Look at that. We literally have no honey. We have this tiny little pallet over here. You see it? It's not even a full pallet yet, so... Sell wood to the sawmill. Yes, that is what we shall do. So... Here we are. We have our little logging trailer, which is kind of fun. And I'm going to try and make use of this. So, let's have ourselves some trees. Do I indeed own these trees? What about this one? Oh, there we go. Perfection. Let the logging commence! Timber! Now, I've seen that work in other videos, but it never seems to work for me. So that's no biggie. Let's just try and find some branches that we can actually chop off here. Oh. That's better. Now it's kind of working. Go. There's that one. Maybe if I crouch, will that work? Oh, hey! It does work. Kind of. That is a very large log. This might get us quite a bit of money. Oh, whoa! Steady on, my friend. Steady on. Where are you going? Oh, what the? Where did the log go? What? Wait, where did the log... Oh. It's over here now. Okay. Well, what I do need to do is chop this up a little bit. So let's do a few little logs. There we go. And then go there. And there. Right. Now it's time to stack some of these in the trailer. We don't have to take them very far, thankfully, but yeah, I hope this thing is big enough. I can't see a blind thing because I'm parked in the bushes. Of course I am. There we go. Tell you what, can I... no, how do I... Oh, wait a minute. There we go. That's how you do it. Just move that over to one side. Perfect. Okay, let's get these next few logs loaded in. We want enough to be able to buy the old sawmill, so I don't know how much that is going to be, but it's probably going to be a couple of trees worth. So I think we'll do a couple of trees, go and sell it and see how much that brings us in terms of money, because this is like really good looking wood, you know. So I must say I don't particularly like this trailer, but it is better than using the little pickup truck, you know, with its flatbed, because that's definitely more suited to pallet delivery than it is log delivery. So just let's pile these up nicely. Can we fasten a strap on those? Perfect. Just to keep those in for the time being. How many more logs do we got here? I think 2. Yeah, 2 more. And then we'll take this tree here as well next to us, I think. There we go, that's that one in. Oh yes, we want to remove that stump and get rid of that as well whilst we're here. There we go. Perfect. Right, and let's pop a strap over them. How much wood is in this trailer? It's not going to tell us, is it? No, of course it won't. This is going to look really weird if I can't take this tree down. Hey Groot, good to see ya! Really? Do I not own this tree? That's just wrong. We'll take this one instead then. Timber. Stump out. Oh, this one doesn't even have any side branches, really. But we will take them off because... See, I knew this worked for trimming branches. Perfect! Right. Let's cut these up. Oh, the sound of falling trees hitting the ground is very satisfying. It's very satisfying. Alright. That should be good enough. It does sound really realistic, doesn't it? It sounds really nice. Those are the sound of the trees falling. If a tree falls in the wood and Lynx is here to hear it, does it make a sound? Yes, a very nice one. Perfect. Right. 2 more to do, and then we'll go and sell these. Because this looks like a good amount of wood. Ah. Stay in there, you. Go. Perfect. Right. Just move that back over there so that it's kind of more in the right place. And let's go and sell this wood. See how much we get for it. We may then be able to actually buy the logging mill, which would be fantastic. It is nice that the logging mill is like right here. Whoa! Ooh! Oh no! Ah! No! I am not having any luck with keeping my vehicles on the like upright today, am I? Come on. Come on. Get up. Stand up, you fool. This is ridiculous. Okay, fine. I'm gonna have to lift you, aren't I? Maybe. Bouncing around like it just don't care, you know? Come on. Oh, hello, cat. Cat. Get off my cable. Oh, good me. Hello. Yes. Look at this guy. Oh, there's your big fluffy kitty. Yes, you are. Hello. Are you needing to leave the room? I think he's quite happy where he is right now, but he can't stay here, you big dummy. I'm in the middle of a stream. Oh, love you though. Right, down you go. Let's just let this guy out. I won't be a moment. Come on then, dude. Come on. Out you go. Come on. Shoo shoo. I open the door and he doesn't want to leave. Right. He announces his presence, by the way, by stepping over my headphone cables and nearly pulling them out of the computer. Oh, come on, you stupid vehicle. Yes, yes, come on. You're nearly there. Am I going? Oh, those cats love me. They're Natalie's cats. They came over from the States. They're both brothers and they're both Ginger Toms, and they are so silly. But yeah, they love me so much. Right, let's try, first of all. Let's just see if we can actually get the tractor up and righted first of all. There we go, right. And now we'll try the trailer. That's better. Wow, if only super strength existed in SnowRunner, right guys? I'd never have a problem again. Right. Let's sell this wood and see what we have. Right, unfasten tension belt, L. Let's see, what does this bring us? Ooh, nice. 11,000. We can buy the sawmill. Let's just buy this right now. Boom. Sawmill has been purchased. Right, let's have a look at that. Right. So. Oh, hey! We got the wood that we sold them. Yes! Oh, that's fantastic. That is fantastic. Right, okay, that is good. That is good. We can start producing some planks. In fact, what I think I'll do is I'll leave this guy up here for the time being, and if we need to refill the sawmill, we can just hop in, cut down a couple of trees, and go from there. I think that'll be good. But the next thing we need to do, actually, let's just have a look here. Is have a look at our field here, because this needs, yeah, large weeds, pH bad, nitrogen is terrible, so we need to bring out the cultivator first and the seeder and get that field planted up with some oats, I think. So we'll put the seed machine on this thing. Oh no, we'll put the cultivator on this thing because it's going to take more horsepower to cultivate than it is to seed. So we'll get the cultivator out and we'll go over. Where did I leave it? Ah, there it is. Attach. Perfect. Let's go and set this off. So, like what I did with the other fields, guys, just to kind of speed this up a bit. It's not a particular big field, but I don't want to spend too long doing this. I'm going to set this guy off on a worker just to cultivate, and I will go and fetch the seeder. Maybe I'll go around the outside first, actually, just to kind of straighten up the edges. And let's see, lift lower, there we go. Perfect. Oh, we're bringing up stones as well, but we don't have a stone picker for the time being, so those will have to survive with the stones in this field for the time being. Because we need to... Go. Need to get this planted up with some oats, and then we'll once we've got it planted, we will traverse through to the next month and hopefully sell that lettuce. Actually, I've got to look up when planks are going to be good to sell as well, because we're going to start producing those over at the sawmill, and I want to be able to sell those at the best possible time. We do need to actually find out when when we need to sell those, because I think the next two things that we should focus on are buying a better drill, a direct one preferably, and also paying off the loan that we have, because we have a very large loan at the moment, and so we'll pop him there. And oh wait, oh, don't tell me he's not going to do it. Or maybe it doesn't need cultivating? Question mark. Actually, let me just go back to this guy. And let me get the seeder. And let me see if we actually need to cultivate, because we may not need to actually cultivate that field. It may be already cultivated enough. In which case that will save us a good amount of time. So let's just change this to oats, there we go. And I'm going to refill. With some of the seed that we have. Now, where did I leave? I know I have. Do I have some bags of seed, or was that just the fertilizer and lime? I think that was just a, oh, no, wait, here it is. right here. That's where I put it. I think. Oh no, that's solid fertilizer. Why did I think we had seed? Apparently we do not. Okay. We will... Now, can I remember how to open this drill? Was it N? It was. There we go. And then R to start filling. Oh, wow. That was quick. I suppose it only takes 600 litres tops, doesn't it? So probably doesn't. That's not a lot of loading time, is it? Just to test this, we will, oh, that's the wrong button, lower and turn on. Yep, that's absolutely fine. Right, let's line this guy up. We'll let the worker do the seeding for us whilst we go and get the fertilizer and the lime. Do this edge first, I think. Right, and we will lift the cultivator, which is on that one. Yep. I'm going to have to start labelling actually on my control panel because I keep having to look at my cheat sheet just to remember what all the controls are. Right, so then we want to hire a dude. Where are you? What are you doing? No, that is the worst thing you could do. Why are you trying to drive into a hedge? God, do I have to do everything myself? Apparently so. Just can't get the staff these days. You really can't. Is no doubt going to spiral off at some weird angle, so let's try and line him up as best as we can and higher. Yeah, look at that crazy angle that he's going off at, but hey, if it gets the seeding done whilst we fetch the lime mobile, then it's all good. Lime and fertilise and weed eventually that field. Good grief. At least we didn't have to cultivate it. That is a bonus, because that just makes things handy. But that does mean that we need to get a direct drill as soon as possible. Through and out into the air. Because now we need to get some lime. field. That's not the right pedal. There we go. Oh, this has got fertiliser in it at the moment. Oh, okay. Oh well, we'll fertilise first, I guess, then. But we'll wait until the worker has finished doing all of the seeding first. So in the meantime, we can... What else needs doing right now? Oh, yes, I need to look at... Oh, you stupid. He's gone the wrong way, hasn't he? Yep, I thought so. What on earth is he doing? Oh, what am I doing? That's a tree. Come on. This is what happens when you hire help that doesn't have a clue what it's supposed to be doing. Right. Nope, nope, that's the wrong button. Lower that down and turn it on. And I guess we'll just do this ourselves. Because apparently the workers were all, you know, hired from the like, you know, worst part of wherever it is that we were hiring people from, because they just don't have a clue. At least this shouldn't take long to get this little field planted up. And then maybe we'll do another tree. Yeah, I know, right? I mean, ultimately, what I probably will do with this field is use it for a production of some kind. Or like maybe some storehouses or something like that. So let's go around, do the edges first, and then we'll see if the worker can actually do the field. I think we'll do a couple of laps because this isn't very wide. So let's do a couple of wee laps just to kind of square things off. Hopefully make it a little bit easier for our worker. Our dear, dear, sweet worker, Fred. He's a recovering alcoholic. He doesn't quite know what's going on in the world. He's been asked to plant this field and he just doesn't understand how to do it. Go around this bit first. There we go. We'll do a back and forth at the top of the field here, and then we'll set him off again, and we'll see if Red can stay within the lines this time. Because there are other things I want to do today. I don't know what they are, but they certainly don't involve going back and forth babysitting Fred. Missed a little square back there. That's because I'm doing the cultivated part here. Let's just get this lined up properly. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So guys, I should tell you about what's happening on Sunday. So Sunday is the channel's first community stream. And after much deliberation, I've decided that starting with SnowRunner, whilst pretty cool an idea, is probably not the best one to do initially until I've unlocked more of the new map. So what I'm going to do is Farming Simulator on Sunday for the community stream. But we will not be doing this map, we will be doing Baler. Yes, the first map that we started on. I've been playing it in my spare time, keeping it going, you know, expanding, experimenting with new things, new equipment, and all that kind of stuff. And on Sunday, I am going to open it up to you guys. And that is true, everyone would need the same mods installed. So what I will be doing is I will be posting up instructions on which mods I have and details on how to join and everything like that. I've still got to actually investigate much of that myself, but it does mean that on Sunday anybody that wants to join on our Farming Sim expedition is free to do so at any point in time over the stream. I believe that's a thing that you can do. You can kind of come and go. So yeah, I'm probably going to have about 4 or 5 open slots. I don't want to overstress things too much in case of lag, but I will have a few slots open and you guys will be welcome to join. So look out for details on that on the Discord, link in the description. So now then, let's see what we need to do next. First the game has to save apparently, because you know it doesn't do that enough already. And then not sure, Jacksaws. I will investigate that, but we'll see. So best time for planks is July, so we will have a few months to make some planks. That's pretty good, and that should be a nice little money spinner. Obviously furniture is way better. It's like almost twice, but planks will do for the time being until we have enough money to buy the carpentry. Ooh, actually, Jacksaws, that doesn't sound like a bad idea either. Start a new game with no mods. Yeah, but then we kind of miss out on things. Miss out on all the cool mods, but it might not be a bad idea. We could all start a new farm and do like a community farm. Oh, community farm. That might not be a bad idea. What do you think? Huh? Community farm? I think that sounds like a good idea. Yes, indeed it does. So I will get back to you guys on that. I'll get back to you on that because I want to make sure that as many people can join as possible. So I'll have a look at the mods that I'm currently running on the Baler map, and if they are crossplay enabled, we'll do that. But if they aren't all crossplay, I will start a basic farm. And we'll start from the ground up, and we will build a farm as a community. And I think that sounds really fun as well, actually. So yeah. Again, I will get back to you guys probably by tomorrow evening with all the details for that. So watch out in the Discord for crossplay. Yes, that's the word they use. So watch out for that, guys. That's going to be incoming in the very near future. Let's see now. Still this blooming cultivating job on this big field. I really want to do it, but even with this piece of machinery, it will take ages. I I don't want to do it off screen though, because you know I want to do all of this particular stream on screen, if you get me. But yeah, so that's that. But yeah, so that's all loamy loam, isn't it? Yeah. So what is next? Ooh, we could start taking care of this field. Actually, we do need to. I suppose we are waiting for this guy to finish up here. So why don't we actually... Why don't we go and get some more logs? That's a thing we can do right now. Let's go and hack down a couple more trees. And get that into the sawmill for production purposes. Hey, gangster, hello! Oh dear, that is a shame. Yes, we're logging here as well, so yeah. We've actually just bought the sawmill. So yeah, we're going to start getting some income from that. Is this actually a tree I can cut down? Is this a shrub? No, I think this might be a... Oh, yeah, it's definitely a tree. Just got to find the right point for it. There we go. Oh, nice tree. Get away, you. Right, now then. This tree is not a very good tree. It's a bit spindly. But hey. There we go. Right. One more branch here to take off. There it goes. Right, let's get this in the trailer, because this is just a very small little tree. I just kind of wanted it out of my way, you know? Bushes, can I see where I'm going, please? Ooh, right, then we go in like that. Perfect. Right, let's take this tree next. Hey Bart, hello, good to see you. Yes, I do think the new map has definitely got some good solo potential, but maybe it doesn't have so much co-op potential. So, I don't know. Maybe we'll keep the co-oping to this game or something. Chopping all the branches off, chopping all the branches off, da 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 da, chopping, 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 chopping. Chop, 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 chop. Goodness gracious me, these are ridiculously big trees. Look at the size of this log. Captain's log. This is too big for anyone. Oi. Log, stop rolling. Let's get these packed in next. Oh, this has still got the end piece attached to it. Let's take that off. There we are. Marvellous. Why did I put this log in first? It's going to cause no end of trouble. Right, get out. Come on. You're coming with me. Right, we'll put you in last, okay? Because otherwise you're just going to be in the way. I can tell right now. That's better. Right, next logs. Put this one in. I'm getting kind of there with the side. Whoa, okay, that one decided that it didn't want to be in the trailer. It's going to bounce out of the trailer. Cool, you go in there. There we go, that's better. Actually, I'm going to half this one. Because otherwise it's going to be too big for the trailer. There we go, and whoop. Perfect. Oh, the worker has finished planting the field. That is good. We'll get this tree loaded up, and then we'll go and see about finishing off that field. So we've got to do some liming and fertilizing and possibly weeding, although that might be in a later stream, I think. Now, any more of that log? Yes. One more piece. Ooh. Come here, you. You're going to the sawmill. You're going to be cut up into furniture planks. There we go. Right. Now we can put this one on top. Spindly ass weird log. There we go. Right, that's good enough, as long as we can tension strap that. Perfect. There we go. Beautiful. Right. Oh, if only gangster, you know. That's the wrong way. There we go. Right. Here's this guy with his little seeder. Let's move him out of the way. And we'll bring in the fertilizer. Oh, yellow car. Hello. Oh, that's a disaster. Right. Okay. Let's look at the old thing here. So we turn on oh goodness me, I'm going all over the place. There we go. Perfect, 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 perfect. Look at the state of this. At least it is a nice wide throw, you know? He doesn't need my insurance details. I'm not the farmer he's looking for. Actually, speaking of Star Wars, has anybody been watching the new Obi-Wan show? Because, boy oh boy oh. That thing is... The first episode was far too much setup. The second episode was great. Really good second episode. And then the third episode was like, oh, back to predictability in Yawnfest. Great. So much for another Mandalorian. Little Princess Leia is kind of, yeah, kind of bratty. She's kind of fun. I will admit that, okay? She is exactly as Leia is in the movies, which is like, you know, not to be unexpected, but yeah, the story is terrible. There's so many holes in it. It's unbelievable. But hey, this is Lynx Plays Farming Sim, not Lynx complains about another terrible Star Wars movie, show, thing. I suppose I've been spoiled by The Mandalorian. The Mandalorian was just mwah! Poetry. Poetry was The Mandalorian. Right, I need to find somewhere to put this fertilizer. Probably over here with the rest of the fertilizer would be a good idea. I'll move this into a proper location later on, but yeah, so unload. Oh my lord. Okay, that is a lot of fertilizer. Do we have lime? Is this lime over here? I think this might be lime. That's why I kind of put it here. Actually, wait a second. Is it? It is lime. Okay. Why am I not being able... Ah, there we go. That's better. I was wondering why I couldn't reload the lime there, but it was literally because it had just not kind of registered. Might go and lime the poplar field as well whilst we're here. Whilst we've got it loaded, you know. Might not be a bad idea. Because that does need doing, because that'll help bring the score up for the farm. We'll do this little field, and then we'll head down, we'll do the poplar field, which won't take that long. And then we will need to fertilise the poplar field as well. That needs doing. And then we need to put the logs into the sawmill, because they're no good on the back of a tractor. Spreading lime, spreading lime, spreading lime. Yeah, I actually feel better using this field for something for the time being anyway, you know? I mean, like I was saying earlier, it will probably become some sort of staging area or vehicle store or something like that at some point down the line, because it's not a particularly big area, and I think once we've kind of got some, like, basically there are better fields that we could be spending time cultivating, you know? This one really isn't all that great. I'm just missing bits like crazy right now. Look at this. That is, I'm just turning it into a right blooming mess. Apparently I don't need to do that little bit. It's like, yeah, earlier I was complaining about Frank not staying within the lines when he was putting the seeds in. I think I need to go back to preschool with what my lines are like right now. Yeah, exactly, Jacksaws, exactly. Kind of hard to complain about Frank when this happens. Right, so that is... Yep, that's everything limed. Nice. Right, to the poplar field. And we'll put an application of lime on that. Come back to the farm, unload the lime. Put the fertilizer in. Put a layer of fertilizer on the poplar field. Because it is going to be a while before we come to harvest that field again, but I do want it to have maximum productivity, because I am hoping that we won't have to use that stupid baler the next time we do the poplar field over here. I am hoping that next time we come to do this poplar field, we may actually have a nice big forage harvester with a poplar header on it. That's what I'm hoping, because I'm actually also hoping to buy the rest of these poplar plantations here that you can see, because I think poplar can be, or is potentially, very profitable. Alright, so let's drive up here and see if it's... Yep, so if I do every third row, or if I do like 3 rows at a time, it's going to cover everything, which is really nice. Look at that. Perfect width. Well, almost. I'm kind of missing a little bit, so maybe... Oh. I don't know if the grass in the middle counts either, so maybe I should do... Yeah, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go down the grass... Oh. Foiled by a tiny little sapling. Fine, we'll go around this way, tiny sapling. Let's go down here. Just so that it definitely covers all of this. There we go. Perfect. Get out the chainsaw. I know, right? I would if I could actually cut something like that down, but I don't think I can. I think it's too small. I think I would have to... Ooh. Stream's going a bit wonky there, sorry guys. I think I would have to actually get a cultivator out here and plough it up, you know. Yeah, I'm going to have to make one more pass down the ways, but that's fine, that's fine. To get some more lime at some point as well. I am definitely running out. I've got almost only 1 bag left now. So I'm going to have to do some stone picking, or I'm going to have to buy a load of lime, which is rather annoying, but hey, what can you do? What can you do? Also, I think this little field at the bottom here is also going to be a good buy at some point in the future, because I can turn, if I'm going to do this whole poplar plantation here, that would make a great little place to put like a little storage shed for the various equipment that I'm going to need to do that. So, you know, things are being planned for the future. I'm definitely going to have some different staging grounds here and there and everywhere. And I think at some point we are definitely going to... I don't know why you say goodbye, I say hello. I like that song. That is a good song. That is a very catchy little song from the Beatles, is that, isn't it? I think it's the Beatles. Goodness me, I'm showing my age now. It's like, oh yeah, I could name Beatles songs. Oh God. It's like when you start finding yourself listening to the 80s radio stations at work, and it's like, oh dear. Oh hey, that landed right the ways over there. Hey, you just woke up from your nap, babe. Do you have a good sleepies? Well, I'm guessing you probably did have a good little sleepy. You were very tired. And R to refill, please. We'll put this this fertilizer back in. We'll go down. We'll fertilize the poplar field, and then we'll. Well, actually, I'm going to have a look at what needs doing first. Let's have a quick look at the precision farming here, just to see what needs doing in what areas at the moment. So we've done that field. Yeah, that's good. Those are good. That's good. So the pH is all good for our fields. Yeah. So we need nitrogen. So we need fertilizer on the poplars. Everything else is good though. The only other things we don't have at the moment are we don't have the vineyard. I honestly, I was just thinking that. I was just thinking those bells are really, really annoying. Yeah, so before we do, let's go and drop this off. That's another tree and a bit. I must say, this little forest up here has got some good trees in it that we own. It is definitely, it's got some nice pines that make for some nice straight logs like the ones we've got here. So I think we're going to have a good amount of planks being produced. Now, what did we learn, Lynx? Don't drive down that hill at full speed with a logging trailer, because you're going to fall over and spend 10 minutes floundering around like some sort of beached fish. So let's take this to here. And then we sell this wood, or rather, go, and now the sawmill should have a nice amount in it. Let's see here, 22,000. Yeah, look at that. So that was like an 8,000 litre load. A flounder, yes, one of those, babe, one of those indeed. Right, so that's good. That's producing planks at actually quite a serious rate there. It's done 500 litres already, and we've barely. Wow. Yeah, I am getting the feeling that when we skip forward, it's ticking up again. I get the feeling when we skip forward a day, that's going to produce quite a few loads of planks for us, which is fantastic, because that's going to be our major money spinner. Because like I said, we need to do two things now. We need to buy a direct drill so that when the canola is all ready for harvesting, we don't have to worry about cultivating the fields. and we've also got a bigger working with, and we also need to start paying off the loan that we've got, because we currently have, as you can see here, still we have this 200 grand loan, which is putting a strain on our finances. We're paying interest on this every month. How much interest do we pay? So we, oh wow, that's kind of scary. We're paying £666 of interest each month. Now, I didn't do this on purpose, guys. That's just how it worked out, okay? But I suppose you could say that the devil is money or something, I guess, if you were that way inclined. Let's just pop a little bit more in just to be on the safe side, and there we go. That is a weird coincidence that those numbers matched up like that. Right, so let's go and finish off the poplar field, and then we can jump forward a little bit because we won't have anything to do. And I want to get through to the next month so that I can sell those lettuces, the lettuces. And also see if that oat field that we just planted needs any weeding, because we did just kind of plant over the weeds, which isn't really the best thing. They're probably going to come back, and they're probably going to come back just as strong as they were. So we will no doubt need to weed that section again. Let's see, how much does this cover? Ooh, goodness me. I think if I can drive up the centre here. Yeah, look at that. Oh wow, that's getting a lovely width. 2 passes and we will be done. Thank you very much, you wonderful piece of machinery. That's very quick indeed. Go. Well, that didn't take anywhere near as long as I was expecting it to take. So, yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff. Oh, sorry. Did you send me a message? Sorry. I was too busy. That's a good one, babe. Thank you. Oh, dearie me. Guys, in case you're wondering what Natalie just sent me, she sent me a little meme about what your hands are for. And they were all stuff to do with the new Pokemon game. Has anyone seen the new trailer that came out yesterday? Because there is a Pokemon in it that looks like a little pig. It's like a little piggy bank kind of pig, you know, in terms of size. And he is called Lechonk, the pig Pokemon. And it was literally a meme. The internet's gone crazy about it, guys. Lechonk will be, you know, Prime Minister by the time the game comes out. And yeah, it was a little meme about how your hands are useful for petting the Lechonk and feeding Lechonk and, you know, offering your soul to Lechonk. And I totally agree, because Lechonk is amazing, and I'm amazed that they actually called a Pokemon Lechonk. Right. There we go. That is all sorted. Everything has now been fertilized and weeded and everything. So let's just have So maybe it won't update until we rest. It's awfully weird that it hasn't actually, that it doesn't update as you go. I mean, some of these fields are, but others aren't. It's this top one. It's saying the nitrogen. Right up there with Smoliv. Yes, it's a small olive Pokemon. Smoliv. Yeah, oh my god, we've got this vineyard here, and we've got this vineyard here, and they are really, really hampering our scores. Why is this so low? Weird. Right, we are going to rest and usher in the new day, because then we can see what the prices are doing for lettuce. Actually, let's just double check the lettuce prices right now, just to be sure that I've not missed anything. Yeah, lettuce prices are still terrible. So let's sleep. And see what this brings. No, I have not, babe, but I will. Yes, babe. Natalie has been has proven to me that something we need to do here on the channel is beaming. Beaming. I'm not quite sure how it's actually said, but. I definitely think it's something we need to do on the channel, and I will probably do it as a community day at some point, and maybe have you guys join in, because it looks hilarious. But yeah, so that's the thing that will probably happen. Hey, we got 1,000 litres of planks already being stored. That's good. Wait a minute, how big are these? Oh my. Oh my. We have 3,000 litres of planks already. Come on, are you going to spawn another one? You should do in a second. Yep, there we go. That is a very small spawn zone. Yeah, I've never actually seen the plank pallets before, because on the last time I did furniture, I just sent it straight to the carpentry. That's neat. That looks really nice. That's 3 pallets of furniture already, guys. Oh my lord, this sawmill is going to be profitable, I would say. Definitely very profitable. Right, lettuce prices are still terrible, and it's still going to be April that they're best at. So, ooh, this guy needs to be driven back to the farm. So with all of those planks, we might actually start getting some serious money in the near future. I think the storm finished. Right, out we go, little Valtra. That's all the line we have left. Right, let's park this guy up here for now, and I want to quickly visit our newly planted field just to see how it's getting on. Beautiful, look at that. Oats are growing, needs rolling. Well, we don't have the ability to do that. And weeds are growing. Okay, so we will need to do some weeds on this at some point. I wonder if the weeds will grow back before it germinates to the second stage, because then we risk damaging the crop with our big tyres. So I may have to look at getting some small tyres on one of my tractors to see if I can actually drive through here without destroying stuff. Right, that is March sorted. Let's skip to the last day of March, see how we're doing. How much money have we earned today? 3,000, pretty good. How much lettuce is there in storage? 1,370, so not a lot. That's the only problem with the lettuce pallets being so big. It's like a 4,000 litre lettuce pallet takes a long time to spawn. And that means that we have excess lettuce. We have like, by the time that the next month rolls around, we're going to have like 2,000 litres or so in both of these greenhouses that we can't sell when the price is at its best, because we have to wait until it coughs out the full pallet. But no matter, no matter. Got oats planted, the canola crop is coming up in July. That's good. And the planks are best also in July. So July is going to be a busy month. We'll have planks to sell and we'll have 4 fields to harvest. And then replant. Will we replant them straight away? No. We'll probably wait until September then and replant them with barley or wheat. I'm not sure which one yet. One of the two, because then we can look at getting some straw as well, which we can hopefully bale up and sell, if indeed we can afford a baler at that point in time. I'm planning a lot of things for the future and I don't know if I'll have the money for it. We'll have to see. Let's see what these lettuce prices are like though. Here we go. Lettuce prices are... Come on. Hey Groot, welcome back. Lettuce prices are... Wait. Now it's May? What's happening with the lettuce? This is really weird. So originally March was the highest month, then we got to March and it suddenly said, oh no, April is going to be the best month for it. And then we've gotten to April and it's like, oh no, May is going to be the best month for it. We're still only getting 1.9 for it. And the best is 2.9. So that's a lot of money per pallet. But this is the 4,000 litre pallet. That's £4,000 per pallet we're losing effectively. Oof. Well, we certainly can't sell that yet. Not a chance. How much lettuce is there in this thing now? 1,600 litres. The water's ticking down too, so we actually need to get some more water. That is something we could do. Yeah, just you watch, Jacksaws. I'll get through to the next month and it'll go back on itself. It'll be like, oh, yeah, fooled ya. But we do need to refill these greenhouses, so let's do that now, whilst we have a little bit of free time. Hopefully it won't take too long. This is a reasonably nice sized container. Ooh. It happened again. Darn camera. These up, even if we just do like one container load, you know, per greenhouse, it'll just fill it up enough to keep it ticking over. 6,000 litres, yeah, I think just one top up per greenhouse just to keep it ticking over whilst we do other things, you know, because otherwise I'm going to be back and forth like 6 or 7 times filling these things up. There we go. Da 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 da. Right. No, don't crash into the gas tank. That'll never end well. Right. There we go. Should do nicely. So, what have we got to do now? Apart from delivering more wood to the sawmill, I don't actually think we've got anything to do until harvest time at the moment, unless there are any contracts that we want to take on. I won't be doing any today because it's nearly time for the stream to end. Not quite yet, but we certainly don't have time to do a contract, you know. So we'll have another look at. Sorry, my nose is on fire tonight, guys. It's really itchy for some reason. I do apologise profusely for my constant nose scratching today. It's ridiculous. There we go. Right, fill this baby up. And that should be the greenhouses sorted for the time being. So let's have a look here. 5,000, yeah, nearly 7,000 litres in both greenhouses now. That's perfect. The wood is getting low. Maybe we'll do another tree because I don't want this to run out of planks at all, you know. So I think, oh goodness me, more planks are spawning. Go. Oh my lord, there's 4,000 litres of planks in here. That's another 4 pallets to spawn. Oh my god, we are going to be... this... wow. Okay, I wasn't expecting the sawmill to be producing this many planks. This is pretty nuts, actually. Look at all of these. Providing the sale month for these doesn't change like the lettuce has been. How many have we got there already? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 pallets already. So call it 10 for ease of multiplication. And what is that in terms of money potential? That's like nearly 40 grand's worth of wood planks already. And it's only May. No, it's April. So we've got another 3 months of production. Dear Lord, we definitely need to get some more wood. Right. One more tree for the sawmill before we end today, I think. Because that is ludicrously good. This might actually allow us to buy our cedar at some point for when the canola is done. Hey, wait a minute. There's a windmill here on this land. Does that mean that we own this windmill? Hang on a second. I need to check this. P. Construction. No, we don't, but is that not quite on our land then? Because where does our land actually go up to? It does go like right up to here. I wonder if we bought this, would the windmill come with it? I don't know. I do not know. Right. Let's get the old chainsaw out again. Trimming a tree. Again, this... Oh, my lord. Oh, my lord. That's a long tree. Maybe I should move this back onto my land before I try and cut it down, you know. There we go. Much better. Right, we're going to start from this end. Two. Three. 4. 5. Ooh, there we go. Okay. That's a smaller log than I was imagining, but it still works. Donk. There we go. Meanwhile, that is way too big. Still kind of too big, but whatever. It'll still go in. I know, babe. I'll be finishing up in a few minutes. I'm just getting this tree loaded up, and then it'll be stream time end and our twin sleepy time. Because she goes to bed at 8 o'clock. This in. I'm actually liking this little trailer more and more the more I use it, but I definitely do want a bigger one at some point, you know. But in order to get a bigger logging trailer, I think I'm going to have to get a... I think I'm going to have to get a truck, which I definitely don't have the money for. So for the moment, we are kind of stuck with this. These trees aren't going to last forever either, for that matter. I need more trees. More trees, I say. Have to buy some more woodland at some point, maybe. We shall see. It's all money, you know, that's the thing. You know, everything is... Every pound spent at the moment is a precious commodity. So I need to be careful with it, but I do need to get some more lumber. Because that little forest section, although it looked big, is proving to... going through it quite quickly. Right. Sorries. There we go. And that has now put how much into the sawmill? Back to 23,000. Awesome. Right. So, before we finish, let's just have a wee little look at some of these contracts that we've got. There's nothing really of... Yeah, nothing really that we could really do very much with. Yeah, I'll just have to see how that goes, I guess. But yeah, so hopefully May we can sell the lettuce. We want to sell these lettuce pallets all episode, and I just can't sell them. Like, seemingly they just the village store just doesn't want lettuce at the moment. And then the next big things that will be happening are the canola and the oats will be ready at the same time in July. And the planks will be sold in July as well. So, yeah, July. So July is going to be our next point of aim. Yeah, these are not updating properly. How very odd. Maybe once I've actually harvested them properly using, yeah, that might be the issue at the moment. Maybe once I've done a full harvest cycle on them and then plant them again, maybe that's when the precision harvesting, the precision farming will actually kick in properly. So we'll have to see how that goes. But yeah, this little forest here is not going to last for long, because we've already kind of decimated this upper corner here. So we've still got a bit to go at, but yeah, we are punching through that at a vast rate of knots. Indeed, indeed. So we shall have to see how that goes, but for the time being we should have plenty of timber for the sawmill for the time being. I just wish I could buy the dairy. Where's the... Do we have a carpentry place? Grain mill, biomass, carpentry, there it is. How much is it to buy the carpentry? Where's the sale thing? Ah, here it is. 60,000. Ooh, that's not a lot. I'm now really wondering, guys. I am wondering if 60. It was actually more to buy the sawmill than it was to buy the carpentry, and those wood planks would become a lot more valuable as furniture as opposed to simple wood planks. So maybe I could sell some wood planks, enough to buy the carpentry. That might be an idea. Another thing I want to look at, dead quick. Before we go, guys, the last thing I want to look at is we need to look at some seeders. So the first one... Huh, those have the same working width. Interesting. This requires less power. It's just a slightly slower working speed and a smaller seed capacity. So something like this is probably what we would want to go for. You know, 110,000. You know, that's the kind of thing we want, because that'll direct drill it. I mean, ultimately, what I want to do is get this thing. This is the modded version of this that does direct drilling. So that would be ideal. Because yeah, these things do 6 meters. This one does 8 meters. This is the one we've mostly been using. We use that on Calmston and on Hobeleron. But this thing does 15 meters. So it's pretty big. And it, oh wow, it actually does everything. It does all of the standard crop types, including like sugar beets and corn and sunflowers and cotton and poplar and sugarcane. Wow. So yeah, this is actually what we want to aim towards at some point, but we're a long way from getting that. But even if I could just get this thing, it would double our working width. Right, and it would double our working width and increase our planting speed and seed capacity and everything, and it would cut out the need for cultivating. So I think that's what we'll aim for. We'll aim for the Pottinger initially, unless we suddenly become very wealthy, in which case we'll go straight for this. But I think that's a bit too much to aim for immediately. We'll have to go up in stages. If we're lucky, I might be able to buy this one. But ooh, wait a minute, this one does fertilizer as well. Actually, these two are really good actually, because these two do fertilizer. Wait, combination? Oh, weights. Okay. Probably don't need a weight with this one, so yeah, I think this one is definitely going to be the one to aim for initially, because that also does fertilizing, which cuts out another step. So we don't need to cultivate and we don't need to spread fertilizer. This is the badger. This one here is the badger. That's what we need. So that's what we're going to aim towards. So 110,000 for that, and 60,000 for the carpentry. It's a lot of money we've got to get, but I think whilst it would be nice to buy this, this is going to be secondary to getting the seed drill. Oh no, babe! Oh no, not a migraine! That's horrible. Ah, I'll be through in a second. And yeah, I think it's finally time to end today, guys. So we'll find a nice little view here to finish up on. So thank you very much for joining me today, guys. And oh hey, I spot a bale. You see that bale? Like right kind of like follow my finger. Do you see that? It's really hard to actually spot. No, it's right there. There it is, directly above my finger. There's bale there. Huh, wood chip bale. Missed that one. Darn it all, that must have rolled into the neighbouring field. And I didn't see it. Oh dear. Well, never mind. We'll sell that at some point. Yeah, thank you very much for joining me, everyone. Do join me for Sunday. It's going to be our first community stream, and I think I have a really good idea for what we're going to do. I was going to do SnowRunner. Don't think it's the best thing to do right now, given that Phase 7 is not as co-op orientated as it was initially thought. So we're doing Farming Sim. We're doing Farming Sim on Friday. We're going to do a community stream. And what's better yet is I think we're going to create our own community farm. Yeah. So I will be setting up a new map. Oh, actually, here you go, guys. Here's ones for you. If you have any preferences of which map we're going to start our farm on and in what mode, so like new farmer, farm manager or whatever, what mode we're going to start it in, probably new farmer would be best, you know, just to get us going. But if you have any suggestions for the map, drop them in the comments, drop them on the Discord, anything like that. And on Sunday, that's what we're going to do. I'll post up some details, and we're going to start our own farm as a community. Yeah, I think that's going to be great. That's going to be dead fun. So, until then, guys, thank you very much for joining me. Don't forget to drop a like and a subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to click that bell so that you get notifications of when I'm going to go live. So yeah, I will see you on Sunday, guys. So until then, take care, stay safe, and I will see you next time. Bye for now, everyone.